In 1534, King Henry VIII of England formally broke his country away from the Catholic Church, and in turn made himself the head of the newly formed Church of England. While Henry himself continued to believe in many aspects of Catholic doctrine, such as the taking of daily Mass, many of those around him were strong Protestants. One such person was Thomas Cromwell. He was an able administrator who wanted to boost crown coffers by any means necessary. He therefore commissioned an audit of church wealth, and in particular the wealth of its monasteries, which now came under the crown's control. So what did the monasteries have which made Cromwell so determined to use them as a cash cow? Firstly, the fees levied against them that had previously been paid to Rome would now come under the control of the Church of England. Secondly, the lands they sat on could be highly profitable. Finally, the Valor Ecclesiasticus audit of the monastery revealed many of them contained valuable artifacts and items that could be sold on, or gold that could be melted down. To justify the dissolution, Henry's propaganda pushed the idea that these were places of decadence that had deviated from their purpose of providing spiritual comfort and support to their communities. Henry claimed many of the monks in them were instead getting wealthy and leading immoral lifestyles. The majority of nuns and friars were offered money or pensions when the state took control of the monasteries, but some refused to comply. Those who stood in the way were executed. There was widespread opposition to the dissolution of the monasteries, particularly in England's north. Some 30,000 rebelled against it in what became known as the Pilgrimage of Grace, and that can be studied via looking at my video on the Pilgrimage of Grace. The dissolution of the monasteries started with the smaller monasteries being targeted, but this soon extended to the larger and more profitable ones. By 1542, the process was complete. Henry's extraordinary act against the church had massively boosted the crown's coffers as the monastery's wealth had been transferred, but it had led to Henry being excommunicated by Pope Paul III. Of Henry's many legacies, the dissolution of the monasteries was one which totally transformed much of England's landscape as well as religious culture. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoy my videos, please consider subscribing to this channel. I'll see you again soon.